Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful midweek. I'm looking at this cold going, I wish I didn't have it anymore, but nothing I can do about it at this point in time, so I hope that everyone is enjoying themselves. I'm doing my best that I can to keep the series going, as everybody seems to be enjoying themselves with it, so thank you one and all for leaving the likes, leaving the comments, and enjoying the series overall. Thank you very, very much for all your amazing comments and support through this entire series. Thank you very, very much. As always, we'll do this early. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to get our drinks, get our snacks, get our butts in the comfiest position so we can kick back, relax, unwind, and enjoy today's show. Yay! Once again, folks, I do not have the green screen up or anything else because of this cold. It's just, I don't want the spotlight shining down on me or anything in my eyes or anything at this time. They're very sensitive now. They're very dry, very sore, tons of sinusitis in behind it. I'm living off Advil right at the moment to keep the headaches down, but you know how it goes. The games are fun. It's a nice little reprieve, enough to get me out of my mind of my suffering. So, I'm looking forward to today's episode of making ourselves some moonshine. So, where we last left off in yesterday's episode, we went down to, I believe his name was Jake, and we put some sugar in a gas tank and removed an oil pan, or an oil drain in an oil pan. So that was some fun shenanigans, and we're going to be up to some more here today, making some moonshine. Now, at some point, I will have to pull up the Discord with the pinned messages of the Junkyard server. Unfortunately, the recipe that's in-game is not the one that matches what it's supposed to be, so we'll work with it. Hey, Derek. Good afternoon, my man. I have myself some sweet tea. No sugar added, just straight up tartness and tannic acid. Over here, I have my glass of hot chocolate. Hey, look at that. It's not invisible, because I don't have the green screen on. Ow. Well, yeah, I'm breathing sandpaper day. Okay, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm looking forward to getting this done. Getting some missions done, doing some hill climbs, whatever the mission path takes us today. That's what we're working on. I'm going to start off, though, with doing that Jake's mission and heading over and making some moonshine. Oh, yeah, I'm still sick, Buckeye. It's I'm now past the burning sinus. Now it's just inflamed sinus. Everything's all puffy and just bleh. All right. I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. All right, we get our sounds up. Updates. There was a patch this morning. Fixed an issue where the oil light would not turn off. Increased refresh rate of the HUD stats. Oh, nice. So now when you eat or drink, it's not going to take, forever and a day before the stats menu fills. Cool. Fixed an issue where movement speed was not affected by player stats. I'm here, but don't know for how long. Hey, no worries, Bone. Totally understand that, my man. You are a hard worker, so definitely don't get yourself in trouble. Not on my accord. No, definitely not. I would feel like a real heel if you got in trouble. Fixed to Jake's furniture mission not getting accepted under certain scenarios. So, for example, you happen to be driving by and you saw the furniture before you even talked to Jake, and you picked up the furniture and recycled it. Now you are hooped if you took it to the junkyard, but if you took it to the landfill, you would have been fine. But that's been removed now, so the furniture can't be moved or anything else until you're actually at that particular mission. So I think that's a fantastic idea. I did throw in my 2 bits into the Discord there yesterday about a feature that I would like to see. I would like to see that, since he already has it established that you will walk slower if your food, drink, hydration, your food, your hydration, your sanity, your sleeping is really low, you'll move slow. And I was like, well, it'd be kind of cool if we had like a 3-second blackout when we're driving if we're too tired. So the car's still moving, but you can't see nothing that's going on. And I got a thumbs up from the devs, so I don't know if that means that he saw the comment, or if that means like, hey, that's a great idea. I'm going to try looking at implementing that. That would be a lot of fun, just to add to the frustration fun that this game is. So, yes, the loading screens do take a little bit of a while. The older your system or less performance that your system is, your loading screen from either a new game or continuing is going to last longer. It's early access. Just take a breath, and it'll happen. If you have to, go up, get a drink, and by the time you come back, hopefully, your video will be ready. Oh, you're driving home. Oh, dude. Yeah, I suppose. It's that time of day again, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Drive safe, my man. Drive safe. Yeah, I'll see you when you get home. Just, you don't need to have another deer total one of your vehicles, that's for sure. Yeah. No worries, Lean. No worries, my man. And once again, thank you to you early birdies, Lean, Derek, Buckeye, and Bone for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And you all folks there smacking that like button really does help feed the algorithm. My views have actually gone up quite a bit. Normally, I only average about, I'd say about 100 views per day with all my video content and everything else. But you folks have been making it awesome. It was over 350 yesterday, so thank you. I hope everybody's enjoying the series. I am very approachable. Please feel free to leave any comments, positive or negative. I got thick skin. If you don't like it that, I swear too much or, I'm doing something that's idiotic, let me know and I'll explain to you why I did it, that type of thing. Yep, 350 views a day. Views. Normally I only average around 100, so I was extremely happy to hear that for sure. All right, so our hunger and thirst are close enough. Our sanity, man, we're fine. We're fine. We'll survive. That is 100% correct. YouTube, yeah, Spanky's right. YouTube is now all about how can you get your viewership to be engaged with you, to be active, to have them write down stuff. So that's why we have a lot of these, how to say it without sounding like an asshole, streamers. There's a ton of those that are out there on the YouTube platform, like, hey, Chet, what's going on? Hey, wow, look at that. Like, I'm just not that guy. I come here to kick back, relax, unwind. I don't need to increase my blood pressure. I have enough problems with that already with medication. Jeez, I don't want to make it worse. More subs than normal? I'll definitely say channel memberships. Yes. Thank you, Shade. Thank you for the gifted sub memberships. But as for actual overall subscriptions wise, I'm pretty even. Summertime, I usually average around 15 a month. So, and that's what we got for July. Wow! Did I pass it? I think I passed it. Is it right here? Yeah, right here. What the heck? I was pressing forward and brake and it just decided to gun it in reverse? Okay. Interesting. Oh, 350 views? Not 350 people watching, but 350 views. So, like, for example, yesterday when I was finished stream, we had a total of 36 views in total for the video. And then this morning when I woke up, I was at like 101 or something like that. So, right there alone, just on that one video, there was like 70 views. So that was pretty cool. All right. So, oh, juice. There is a known bug that's going around here with missions. If you are on a mission and you exit game and come back, that particular mission that you're on, the waypoint marker no longer works. However, you can still continue on if you knew where you were going. So let's do that.
Moonshine, you say? I don't make that stuff anymore. Sit down. Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, I took out a college loan, but I never went to college. Well, they started asking for the money. I told them I used the money to build a nuclear bomb, and that I'd appreciate it if they stopped calling. Well, they stopped calling, so it's been sitting here since then, and I should probably get rid of it. Maybe you can haul it to the dump for me.
The dump?
But, do it at night so nobody sees you.
Oh, really?
Do that, and I'll tell you how to make your own moonshine.
Oh.
Casey, what did I tell you about moonshine? No more moonshine, you old fool.
That's not even what I'm doing out here, lady.
Nah.
And get rid of that goddamn nuclear bomb. I don't want that thing shit in the yard no more.
Where is she? Are you in here, lady? Okay, so she's just an audio file. Okay, but still pretty cool. All right, so he wants us to do this at night. So let's do this. Let's see. Will it fit sideways? I've never tried to do this before. Hey. Look at that. All right, that's workable. Now get in all the voices. Dude, you should start doing that. I could easily see you doing very well with setting yourself up to be like a video game company almost. You know what I mean? You know, like professionally doing voiceovers for video games and stuff like that. I mean, you have got a ton of connections and great voice actors under your belt from your A Walk with Ghost series. Which reminds me, folks, go check that out. It just popped up right there on the chat there on how to find it. So definitely go check that out, folks. Walk with Ghosts. Yours truly is in there. I have a small role in there, but it is a continuation, precursor type of deal to the Simdicate's Welcome Home series. Boy, did we ever have fun with that. Boy, this bomb sure does make things heavy. Oh, why? How does the left turn make the entire truck go completely right? I don't understand that. Like, are we just hauling too much material for this truck? Hold on. Now, it says to do this at night, so maybe. We'll put you there for the moment. And we'll just go make a little bit of money to get through the day. Hey, Karsten! Welcome. Whoa! How are you doing today? Gotta be pretty late where you're at in the world. Alright, so we do have $4,838.98. Sweet. I'm just going to go through here and see if we can find any more things that have fallen to the world. No, looks like we're good. Looks like I haven't lost anything. Okay. Well, at least that wasn't a backfire. Man, those backfires were loud, weren't they? Okay, we'll stop here. Stop here, I said. I just want to see if this gentleman over here has got another mission for us. He said, come back in a while. Like, okay. Nothing, huh? Okay. Now, we also have a steel beams mission. Let's see. Any garbage? It's in the zone? Nope. Okay. Anything down there that we can see? Negative. God, that guy. First time I saw him, I thought it was a Sasquatch. It was at night, and I saw the building, and I saw it as a shadow, and I thought it was a Sasquatch walking, because it looks exactly like those Sasquatch crossing signs. I'd love to have this. But moving on. And so we have saved and exited 3 times already, and our junk pile has stayed. So nice. Let's fill it up, and let's go. Sorry. 10:42 in your time. Okay. So not too late. So 8 hours ahead of me. You know what? We'll just leave it running. We're fine. We're fine. Dang it. There is a way to get this thing to set perfectly flat, isn't there? Oh, right. Duh. Hold on. In order to get this to sit perfectly flat in the back of the truck, you gotta do this. Go. There we go. Now I wonder, no, up and drop. Nope. Alright. And I love how it just drives away. Can't see squat. Alright, I'll just take our time. We gotta wait until nighttime anyway to deliver that. Boom. I have gone from the itchy, burning eyes to full pressure sinusitis. Yay! Which means I'm healing, so hopefully this will be a quicker cold, so it won't last more than 2 weeks. It's not like I was injected with a live virus or anything else for, flu shot that, makes me sick for 3 months. Every time. I feel sorry for my new doctor. I've only had this doctor for like 2 years, and he's slowly starting to come around going, oh crap. He's like, you have no immune system, but when you do get a cold, your system goes overactive. And that's funny enough, Lean Dirt, that is one of my favorite go-to veggies that's in the bottom of my fridge. Carrots. I love my carrots. Not as much as my younger brother. My younger brother, we actually had to curb him from eating carrots by the time he was 6 because he actually turned his nose orange. It was really weird. Are you flipping kidding me? Alright, well. Unity graphics, or Unity, it's just basic Unity prefab things, right, for these, so. It's a Unity asset. So somewhere along the lines we lost that other washing machine. We'll come across it again here in a minute. Alright, let's see. I always do the walkabout around here. This one's going to be fun. I think we're going to have some other tires before we attempt this, though. I think we're going to need some gravel rock style ones. Because right now we're just sporting the muds, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, does it ever do a good job in the mud, folks. We saw that yesterday. Those mud tires are just like racing on the street if you're in the mud. But it's like driving oil on ice when you're on the main roads. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything more that's spawned in the zones, so we'll sell it. Go back and get some more.
Okay.
And now it just whips into reverse. I don't understand. Why? Why does the vehicle just take off the moment that you step into it? Me? I eat raw carrots, man. That's my snack. Raw carrots and celery. With a little bit of mayonnaise, or peanut butter, or ranch, or... What else have I done? Mayonnaise, peanut butter, ranch. There was one more. Oh yeah, Cheese Whiz, but... Cheese Whiz got so bloody expensive up here. I'm not paying $14 for a damn jar. They can kiss my patootie. It's actually funny, my brother, was it 3 weeks ago? He found one at Costco, and it was like $5.99. He's like, oh, that's a misprint. I'm grabbing that. Good snag. Yeah, I love raw carrots. Absolutely love it. Oh, with a little bit of salt, pepper, and a dash of hot sauce, Bone. You and I are of the right mind frame, dude. Absolutely. And 9 times out of 10, I eat that before I have nachos. I don't know why. I like that combination pairing of my, what do they call it? Nacho Supreme, where you do your taco beef, your cheese, your black olives, sour cream, chives. The only thing I don't put on there is tomatoes because of my allergy, but I do a fully loaded nachos. But I always seem to eat celery and cottage cheese before I have the nachos. I don't know why. It's just such a good pairing. Cottage cheese? Huh. It's like little tiny diced cubes of curd that's served cold. But I'm not exactly sure if it's made the same way as curds are, cheese curds. So, but it's really good. It's a sloppy, wet mess of yumminess. Absolutely yum, 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 yes. Yes, in the way. Yep. Cottage cheese sits in the way. Slightly salted. I like to get the lower salted stuff though. I thought I was weird eating like, celery with like mayonnaise and, those types of things, but I'm glad to know that Bone and I are like minds in that. Cottage cheese is good for the body. I likes it, and I'll eats it every day that I can. All right, let's see. What time are we at in game? 4:49. All right, we're getting closer to the nighttime. Let's do this. Let's do this.
There you go.
Let's do this. Let's take you. Woo, $5,200. All right, here we go. I'm not touching anything. The only thing I'm touching is E. And the truck just starts taking off backwards here. Oh, you bloody POS. I didn't realize there was a big old hole over there. All right, hook, E, aha. Fork. Aha. G? No, that wasn't it. I'm trying to remember what the keys were for this to work. R? Does it work while we're in here, though? Oh, stop. Apparently it does. Sweet. G? Aha! Alright. First time success using the witch. Ah, that's right. You didn't like mayonnaise. That's great. That's right. I remember that. So your egg salad sandwiches, they're made with mustard in that as well, Bone? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I could see myself using something like that if I was out of mayonnaise and I wanted egg salads. Carlos, how you doing, my man? Been a while, been a while. Hope you're doing good. Hope you and the missus are happy and enjoying the weather over in the Toronto area.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes you can't take cash. Press I. Or tab. No, no. Okay, I guess we're completely packed up with cash now, so we're probably going to lose this $100. You don't like the mayonnaise from the Belgium or the UK? I have to say, I like my mayonnaise. Hellman's Mayonnaise is the brand that I really, really like. Believe it or not, when before Hellman's became available here in Canada, I used to like this one called Whole Egg No Name Mayonnaise, and it was just, it's all it said on the front of it was Whole Egg Mayonnaise, and it had a blue label with yellow lettering. That was it. It was a no name. This is before PC's Choice and all that stuff came around. This was true, no name, off-brand. And it was freaking delicious. It was like eating an egg salad sandwich. It had so much egg in it. It was like, oh, this is so good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the sourness either. So if they add too much vinegar, yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I like more of the eggy flavor. I like the, I'm not a fan of mayonnaise made with olive oil, but oh my god, I've had mayonnaise made with avocado oil. That was surprisingly good. Like, really good. I do not like Miracle Whip. No, sir. Not a friend of mine. Not to my taste buds, anyway. Not saying that it's not edible for anybody else who enjoys it. I'm just saying that for me, I just do not like it. And yet, my younger brother, that's the only thing he'll eat. For mayonnaise, he will not touch Hellman's. He does not like it. It's just not right. Okay. We're all allowed to like what we like. Yeesh. I feel like the front end of the truck is reaching for the stars. Ebus prefers the Hellman's too? Nice. And none of that light stuff. Clog me arteries, would ya? Hey, Jeremy! Welcome back, my man. And, yep. We are on mud tires. With a big boy in the back. Oh no, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Yeah, wrong button, dang it. Went to put my hand back on the keyboard quick while I was trying to blow my schnozzle. That didn't work out in my best interest, now did it? But it's okay, we didn't go boom. Oh, starting to squeal, oh. Uh-oh, how do I know it's GG time? When supper's in front of me. Yeah, sorry folks, right now with my cold, I'm just letting my body sleep as much as it can right now. It's very broken. It's on and off. I was up at, what was it, 2:30 this morning till 7:30 this morning. Just couldn't breathe. The throat was just killing me and screaming. It's like I was sucking on ice cubes just to soothe my throat. Morning, bud. Someone threw a can of mayonnaise at me. I said, what the hell, man? Ah, crap. There we go. Fork. Me, jeez. This bomb just really throws you out of a loop here. You're constantly fighting the direction of where the vehicle's supposed to go. Wow. Come on. Maybe we should have had those TSX tires for this, because these mudders is not a good idea. No, someone can't drive and blow his nose at the same time is what's going on then. Jesus, this thing just keeps wanting to do 180s. Yeah, you gotta close your eyes to blow your nose, otherwise you can do sinus damage, right? So. Meanwhile, I'm trying to drive at the same time. I reach forward to the keyboard real quick to change, and it was like, oh, oops, messed that one up. Why? Why did you just decide to start driving backwards? It doesn't make any sense. I don't have a sticky key on my keyboard. Alright. Throw it here. Let's go get some fuel. And hi. We'll go back and see the Mr. Moonshiner guy. Because it said take it to the dump. But it didn't say throw it in the cargo. Otherwise, I'm sure it would have been on the bin. But the green marker was beside the hill of the landfill. So I was like, alright. Hey. Yeah, we're not going to stop for that. We don't have enough fuel. Yeah, the one that's about 800 meters in front of us. Yeah, that's the Moonshiner icon right there. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm noticing that the slide outs are happening when the V8 engine tries to push through the front grille. I wonder if it's messing with some of the controls on that. Hey, look, a washing machine. These curbs have got to be fixed. They are the bane of the existence of this truck. Fix it. In a 4x4, you should not get slammed to a sudden stop. Just saying. Oh, time for a drink. Hot chocolate with a sweet tea chaser that isn't so sweet. It's just mostly tea. Oh, nothing like warm, hot fluid chased by something extremely ice cold when your throat is like sandpaper. Love it. Yeah. I haven't seen a bumper sticker that says it, but I know there's one that says sit down, shut up, and hold on. Yeah, I think you're right. In my case, would be sit down, shut up, take a pill, and hold on. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my sinus pressure release is just crazy. It's coming out of my left sinus. Brutal. Yeah, I am very tempted at this point in time to reach out to the developer with the Logitech software development kit. It is just an asset Unity EULA. Yeah, you know, the better he does with the game, the more money that he's got to pay Logitech. But this game just screams for the wheel, screams for it. It deserves it even. Hey, Jimmy.
Thanks. I'll mark my old moonshine still on your map. With that still, you can make and sell all the moonshine you want.
Sounds good.
And if you don't know what to do, my old journal should be lying around there somewhere. Should have all the info you need to get started.
Tiggs, I hear you out there talking about moonshine. No more moonshining.
Does it look like I'm moonshining out here? I'm just sitting here talking. Look out the window. See that? Nuclear bomb's gone. Thanks, partner.
The PS4 controller works. From what I was told, it only works for the left and rights, and sometimes it connects and disconnects depending on what operating system that you're on. So I haven't tried it yet. Oh, hey, look at that! Look at that! We got ourselves a map line. That's a chunk here and a chunk here, a chunk here and a chunk here. And every time I crossed it, I would drop 10 frames per second. You know what? Hold on. Don't mind if I do. I'll clean things up for you there, lady. Let you make him a respectable man. Oh, crikey. Driving around with a 4x4 on. No wonder why we're using up so much fuel. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to run home. We're going to go get ourselves some hungers and thirsts taken care of. Get our sleepy poo on because we stayed up the entire night. And save. But the moonshine's marked on our map now. We know where that is. Actually, I know what we're going to do. We won't sleep. We will eat, drink, and save. But then I'm going to run into town, and we're going to open up the Discord, find out what the proper recipe is for the mash, for this moon still, for the still, for the moonshine. Blah, 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 blah. Man, it's hard enough with foggy brain, but having cobweb brains on top of the fog is real thick. I feel like it's dripping condensation. Oh no, wait a minute, that's just my nose. Oops. Nope. No, I was turbocharged on the Flathead 4, but we've swapped that engine out. It is on the engine stand. This engine stand doesn't hold it. Doesn't hold it every time you save. It just falls to the ground. But yeah, we've got the V4 supercharged right here. Or turbocharged, whatever it was. Why the heck did that come? Wow, that broke. That broke. All right. But yeah, so this is the 4. We got the big old V8 stir in here now. Apparently it doesn't like where it's sitting. It's in protest at the moment. All right, let's cram some cram in a beer. Wow, look how fast that filled up our sanity and our hunger and everything so quick. Well done, sir. Oh, the sinus wine. I never would have connected those two together, my man. I am so foggy right now in the brain. It's like, who, me, what, where, when, where, how, why. Yes, sir. I've crammed it full. Ha 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 ha. And we got a couple extra brewskis off to the side in case some buds show up. Because we all know Bud likes his barley pops. Alright, we gotta go into town. Now we have $5,300. Should we switch over to the... No, because there's a lot of mud on this Moonshine. Moonshine around. The brain connection to the tongue connection isn't quite stable today, apparently. No, unfortunately, nothing goes into the car. The only thing we can do to the car is add oil. That's it. And, but once again, this game is like super early access. Why? Why do you like darting off backwards, truck? What's your issue? I mean, before it was going forward. Now it just wants to take off backwards every time. Don't get it. Oh, and I forgot we have some cash over here. So can I pick it up now? Ah, there we go. Yeah, Carlos, this game does not hold your hand at all, man. It doesn't hold your hand. In order for me just to get my very first thumbnail, I wanted to get a thumbnail of the truck at the junkyard. It took me almost 6 hours because I didn't know how the game was mechanically set up. I was crashing everywhere. I ran out of gas in the car. I ran out of gas in the chainsaw. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Oh, shut up. You're so loud. Ugh. Need earplugs just to drive my own truck. As Bud and Bob would say, and that's a bad thing. Oh, and I had a wonderful commenter tell me how to fill the bucket with water using the tap. He's like, you almost had it. Twice, you almost had it. You just didn't tilt it enough. I was like, oh, okay. All right, so you look at the lid. Nope. There we go. Take the lid off. Put it off to the side. Okay, let's go over to the Discords for a momento. Just gotta wait for it to load up. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, pinned massages. Moonshine recipe as per night. Keystone Night. 8 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar, 1 pack of yeast, add water. Well, that is just stupid. Because I think there's only 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7 here. Jesus Christ. I'm noticing sometimes if you buy too many items at once, when you explode it, it pushes some items through the ground, or it throws them way the hell up in the air and they go disappearing that way, and they land on a building or something, and then you can't get them back unless you go into the debug menu, which I'm not a fan of using. And unfortunately, though, we gotta go home. We gotta sleep a night in order for this silly place to restock itself. So we need one more bag of cornmeal. Then we gotta sleep for another 2 days in order to wait for this thing to ferment. Nope. Sorry. Quality of life there, Dev. Throw in one more bag of cornmeal if that's going to be your recipe. Or maybe play it smart and match your programming to what's already on the image for the journal. Just saying, it's a hell of a lot easier. If I was your manager and you came to me and like, oh yeah, I'm just going to do this, and the only way people can find it is by looking at pinned messages, your ass would be fired. You are not providing a convenience to our customers. You are providing a hardship. And I think we lost a can of Spam when that happened. I think we did. Don't care. Alright. Whoop. No, there's the can. Okay. You know what? Out of hell with it. I'm tired of hauling junk, and we got $5,200 here. Sure, I definitely wanted to eat that because, you know, hit R and E at the same time. Whoops. Ooh, Jeremy's starting himself up some Lumberjacks Dynasty. Nice. We got ourselves a play along. Awesome. I highly, highly recommend. Anything in our lost and found area? Nope. All right. Let's see. Any new names added to the branch? Indexify? Oi. CQ. This guy here, F. Bain. He's the one that, fellow Canadian, actually, I just found out last night. But yeah, he's the one who did, I'd say, a lot of the testing. Decent chap. Komodo. But yeah, other than that, I mean, John, I don't know anybody else off of here. Not a single one. Oh, the tree, Carlos. Okay, so when you cut down the tree, you got to crouch down, and you got to walk along it until you find the spot that's going to start busting the limbs off and everything else. Really? Yeah. I guess they didn't learn. Bo. Nope. There's a reason why, you know, we slowly dissociated ourselves with them. It's like, nope. They come out of the gate strong, but by the end of the day, they still stink. No, it's unfortunate that I've just never seen a German or Austrian company who does not care about quality as much as they do. They're all about the money. You'd think that they were just completely North American. But at least over here, you know, we have the, you know, made in America or made in Canada, loyalty, pride, you know, that type of thing. Loyalty? Pride. Say pride. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Carlos. Here, tell you what. I'll just grab my chainsaw and I will lob a tree down for you so you can see what it's like. See how it works. Because, yeah, like I said, I ran out of fuel in the chainsaw just trying to figure it out. So I totally understand your frustration. And if I can make it just a little bit easier for you, I would like to do so. Alright, so you grab the chainsaw. Now if I press E right now while it says fuel cap on the chainsaw, I'm just going to move the fuel cap. You got to use your rotation on the mouse. Your middle mouse button, rotate. Alright, so when you come up to the tree, get close, and it automatically does everything for you. You don't have to press any keys or anything. It just does everything for you. Okay. Now we'll wait until the tree is fully stopped moving around. And you come over to it, crouch, and just slowly walk around. There you go. No keys need to be pressed other than the crouch. But now that the tree doesn't have any limbs on it, you can start seeing where the divisions are. So you can see that little line in the tree right there. That's where it's going to want to cut. So if I just crouch down, automatically cuts. And same with this one right here. Okay. You hear my chainsaw right now? How it's just constantly going like it's cutting something? If you turn it off and you try to turn it back on again, it will not start. That is your audio clue that you've run out of fuel. So, and I'll show everybody how to fuel this thing up because it's a pain in the arse as far as I'm concerned. So I bring it over to the truck. It's just easiest for me to do it this way. Open your fuel cap. Grab your 2-stroke fuel. Make sure you don't have any music or other shows playing in the background, so you just hear just the game sounds. Now, you see nothing's happening? Watch what happens when I press Q. Welcome home, bud. And there we go. So every time it uses a full tank of fuel. Now we come back over here. And now what? I'll just barely touch this tree and it'll cut. There we go. So DOS is how you use the chainsaw. Now the chainsaw is a bit of a pain in the butt to set down. So this is how I've been doing it. I've been coming over to here, then walking just completely sideways, and then dropping it. I found that just seems to be the easiest way for me to get things done. Now we're going to go for a little quick walkabout here. Nothing. Sorry. Couldn't quite reach the pause or the mute button fast enough for that. My apologies. Trying not to sound too sick. You know, one of the golden rules of YouTube is if you're streaming is if you're sick, you shouldn't be, streaming and stuff like that. But I'm just having too much fun with this game. I'm getting too much love from the public on this game. I gotta keep going. I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. Let's do that then. Let's enjoy. All right, so close the fridge down, put her sleep on. Now, I probably should do something like that. Will I remember, Lean? Probably not. Probably not. I need a team of people who can, remind me of all these types of things and, quite honestly, help out. Oh, we did it again, folks. We are in the wrong part of the car. What the hell? Yeah, look at this. Now we're really sitting far forward. What? Has it got something to do with junk in the trunk? Let's do this and find out. All right. We just saved. I'm not going to put up with the crap of this today. Nope. We will just exit and then quickly restart. Nice, Carlos, nice. You're a scrapper? That's what my dad did for the longest time when he was a kid. That's how he made his money. He used to go out there and with some sledgehammers and saws and hacksaws and that type of stuff and go out there and he would take cars that had been abandoned forever and ever and ever on, farmers' fields and ask the farmers like, hey, I'll get rid of that for you for free. They're like, sure, not a problem. So he would go in there, cut it all up, put it onto a true 4x4 style pallet, load it all up onto one of his pickup trucks and take it into town. And that's how my dad used to make some money when he was a kid. Back in the day when they didn't check you for your driver's license when you were 12 years old. But unfortunately, my dad was very well known in the area. All right, so grabbing Joe. Yeah, good money, nice. There we go. We're back in business. Okay. open you up. Take you. Take you, set you down like so. Grab you. Ah, you piece of... There we go. We should have a solid load now. Alright, let's go in the town. Let's get that map going. Yeah, my dad was pretty well known. By the time he was 12 years old, he was in college. Yep. But like he says, you know, he had the benefit that he was the second youngest in the family of like 10. I have lots of aunts and uncles on his side. And my grandmother was the only school teacher for the area, and so they had just one-room schools. And so my dad basically grew up with all his older brothers and sisters, always, you know, getting help from grandma and stuff like that with their schoolwork and that, and so he just learned it really quick. Got his welding certificate by the time he was 14, and then got his master's machinist by the time he was 17. Then got married, moved out here to Alberta, and had me at the age of 19. And he's been enjoying farming and handyman services, consultation services ever since. I just need my IQ points to have been, you know, 8 points higher, and I could have been in Mensa with them, but unfortunately, they don't take you if you have an IQ of under 132 prior to 1995. Or no, sorry, prior to 1995, but you had to have an IQ of 140 or higher to join Mensa. So, my dad was in it. I was not. Now, though, if I were to retake the test again, or even submit the test that I took for McGill University, I would be accepted into Mensa today. Because now they take people with 132. Before you had to have genius level, now they'll take very superior intelligence. We are actually... It's one of the studies that Mensa has actually done, is that they've proven that even today, you know, 30 years after they banned lead gasoline, there's still enough lead particles in the air to at least drop the IQ points of the average human being 7 to 10 points. Just because of the lead that's aerosolized in the air from leaded gasoline for all those years, and none of the gasoline companies were ever held accountable for it. I think it's absolutely retarded. I'm sorry, but, you know, if a gasoline company only, or oil right now, on average, makes $2.5 billion profit a day. Now, that's across the world.
Okay.
That's a whole hell of a lot of money per day, isn't it, folks? I hate this. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip the system here. No, you're not going to take that. Okay. Normally I can flip the system, but it's not working. Oh, me and R today are... Oh, fuck's sakes. Yep. That money's gone. Bye-bye. See ya. You're never going to see that again. Developer, get rid of your stupid $400 limits.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I can't even take a $1 thing in here. So, yeah, if you take a look over here, $3,360.51. Huh? How come these ones are limited to 400, but this one can be 3,300? It doesn't make any sense, Dev. Fix your shit. Right there. I threw it again. R. Just R. That's all I did. And it busts open the door and tosses it onto the ground. Huh. I don't understand. Does anybody see that other $100 roll? I don't see it. Not like it really matters at this point in time, but come on, Dev. You gotta have your basic mechanics working solid before you go into early release. That way you can then focus on the gameplay, aka missions or optimizations and adding additional assets. It's out in the plants? Okay. Let's go find it. I don't know. I've never had money respawn at the Lost and Found, and I've lost lots of money. Like, I have it sitting in my truck. Like, the first time when I went to do the thumbnail to make for the tires, I took all the cash with me. And because you can only take $400 increments at a time, right? Stupid limits for no reason, just to make your life harder. Yeah. You don't do that in video games, not when it comes to money, Dev. Not when it comes to money. Humans are programmed to be greedy bastards who do not like things with their money being messed with. So that's why any AAA game developer will tell you, you don't do that shit. But then again, also, a lot of the AAA developers also know that you never have more than one point of focus in a video game because it can create stigmatisms, and that opens you up for lawsuits. Hydroneer. There's lots of stuff that's out there that, these guys, they just don't know. They have no idea. They think they do, but they don't. Yeah, just go throw your 400s into poker. Yeah, no doubt, right? See, $250. Yeah, see, I can't pick that up for the life of me. Whatever. Let's go see if because I didn't see anything in the weeds over here, folks. We'll go see if it's at the Lost and Found. If not, whatever. Whatever. You found the money glitch. Oh, we all know about the money glitch. I found it yesterday, too. Every once in a while, too, it's really weird. I'll pick up a mission. I'll have the money in my hand. And then I can't remember what I had to do. Oh, I went to put it in my inventory. But it'd still be in my hand. I look at it, I'm like, what the heck? So then you press tab to put it into the inventory again. And then you get double the amounts. But then when you go to pay for something, it drops whatever that doubled amount was. It was like, okay. So definitely, the core mechanics of the game definitely need a hell of a lot more work. Like I said. And I will stick to it. And I can give you 50,000 reasons why. This game needed to wait another 2 months before it was put into early access. Yes, this game is fantastically fun. But there are more things that are broken in it that are going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths that they won't give it a second chance later. So don't be stupid. Do it right the first time, right? Actually, no, we're going to do this. We're going to just turn you off because that's too damn loud. Yep, that's what we did yesterday. We found out, I started off by trying to buy the pot right off the very beginning. I'm like, hey, this looks exactly like the old Xbox's World Series of Poker that I used to play, where if you raise every time, you'll win because it just messes up the computer's programming. Sure, Schnitzel. He's using a pre-pack poker program. And it wasn't even installed correctly, actually. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. Now, let's take a look at this again. How much meal of corn? 8 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar. Oops, I thought it was 4 bags. Yeah, exactly. At this point in time, I can only see this game going up in price over time. Pick it up now. Eden! How are you doing? I hope you've had yourself a wonderful sleep today. Do you get to enjoy your day off, or are you getting your butt called in again? Oh, hold on. My brother jacking at me. Hold on. What's up, bro? Thank you. Oh, there is my headphone. Oh, there it is. Hi, sorry, I'm back. My younger brother just brought me an ice cap. Yay! Yay! Oh, that feels so good on my throat. Wow, that feels so good. All right, so 8 bags of this. Even though you can only buy 7 bags at a time. Once again, quality of life developer. Fix your shit. 2 bags of sugar. I thought it was 4, so it's only 2. Okay. 1. Hey, if we leave the lid off the bucket, will it ferment overnight? Ha ha ha. Not likely. Get 1 package of yeast. Grab your bucket. Nope, no. Set your bucket down. Turn on the tap. Grab your bucket. Crouch. Oh, he's right. Exactly. He is right. Okay, so thank you. Thank you to the commenter who told me how to do this. Thank you. That is awesome. You can now see the water layer that's in there and everything. So thank you very much. All right, put the lid on it. Put the lid on it. We'll grab you. What the hell? What the... Set it down. Set it down. And now it's locked into my damn body. Oh my god, Dev, please. Please. Fix your game before somebody gets steam on you for it. Won't be me, but there are people out there that have that power. There's just so many early game things that should have been taken care of that just are not, and it's we, the people who put our money into the games and stuff like this, like I can't say I put any money into this game. This was game was given to me by the developer to showcase and check out and, you know, give them some tips and tricks. But yeah, I mean, just everything that I'm seeing so far, I would tell him to go to a company that's got a management team on it, so that way they can, you know, help guide him and direct him to be better. Because this is just sad that the core mechanics aren't, you know, they need to be at least fleshed out before any game goes into early access, just as a minimum, just the core mechanics. And they're not. They are janky, grabbing stuff. I mean, almost all the well-known Unity bugs are in this game. Why would well-known issues of Unity be put into an early access game? You would want to get those fixed and working towards the programming for how your game is working. So, I don't get it. I just... It blows my freaking mind. Kept overheating but doing good. Just waiting for my eyes to stop being blurry. Gotcha, Eden. Gotcha. Oh, I agree. I would love to see, Kevin, I would love to see us being able to completely take the vehicle right down to the frame. But, as I was saying, I just don't think that there is enough love from the public, nor will there ever be, to put that type of money into the game. This developer can't do it by himself. He would definitely need to bring in 2 more in order to do something like that, because that is a lot of coding. Because you got to remember, you got to take every single component of the vehicle apart, mesh it, make it collidable, interactable, and then have it put together again perfectly so we're not having these issues of such as like the dancing engine. Oh, hey, the engine isn't dancing right now, but every once in a while this engine's dancing, trying to push through the front. It's because this engine wasn't made for this vehicle. So he's got to remesh everything inside so it matches both the Flathead 4 and the V8. Pain in the ass, if you ask me. All right, let's get our second set of tires set up. Yep, but yes, exactly. The our money glitch was the poker. Like I said, I just completely found it by accident. Now I bet you, and I don't really want to do it because I don't want to lose the mash, but if I were to pop that lid off, put it on the ground, step on it, try to pick it up and jump at the same time, we'd probably blast off into orbit. It's right in the front page of the well-known bugs issues of Unity for all the programmers in that forum. Here's a whole bunch of things where they're like, oh yeah, if you're new to Unity, look out for this, and this. I haven't seen anything looked out for, which makes me sad. Alright, let's get our second set of tiers. So crouch, Q, click. Now be very careful. If I were to take this tire and click on this tire with its rim in it, this tire will disappear. It will no longer be in your inventory. Once again, I can't remember the name of what they called it, but it is something that's well known. Okay, so last time we did the tires, there was no air pressure in it. Let's check this time. See? There's no air in these. If there was air in these, they would show up with air on the PSI meter. Get rid of that. Come here. Come here. No, don't you roll away on me. Don't you dare. Oh. Bring your tires over here, just a little bit closer. And then fill them all up. Alright. Crouch. No, this game is so bloody. Finicky. Q. You heard it. It did fill up one tire. But I ain't filling up the rest. Yep. Just doesn't make any sense to me. We'll come back for those pieces of crap later. I'm not even going to bother with them right now. The hell with that. Oop, let's turn some lights so we can see. No, that's something else, you know, like, anybody who's new here or anything else, yes, it does sound like I bitch and complain a lot, but I give you the reasons why. Like I was saying yesterday, sometimes I wish I had never worked at a AAA company, because then I wouldn't have the experience and the knowledge of everything that they learned over the years in order to become AAA companies, right? And so I could be, you know, blissfully happy in ignorance. But because I don't have that ignorance and I see all these mistakes that these people do, it's like, why? You know, common sense says you wouldn't do it. But I mean, yes, you know, 95% of common sense is learning. So. Like people go to school and everything else, and they, grades 1 through 12, they do amazing on their tests. You take them out, put them in a real-world application, 6 to 8 months later after they're in school. You ask them to do basic trigonometry or to explain the physics of, say, even rolling a hay bale over a wire fence without breaking the fence, using physics. And it's too big for their brains to comprehend. They didn't learn school for life. They learned school for a test. And it's like, oh, no, you gotta learn things for life. Once you understand physics and how physics work, things become a lot easier in life. You can work a hell of a lot smarter and not harder. But there's just too much of that nowadays. The teachers that we have currently, the overpaid babysitters that they're out there. Oh, we as a society must do something soon in order to make this corrections. And there we go. See, now I can pick up the cash. Because we spent $2,600 over there. You know what? I'll take you. I'll just put a can or two in here. Just to re-cram this fridge. Really? And lost a can of cram, huh? No, it's 2 cans of cram inside each other. Look at this. Collision meshing. Alright, using a pre-purchased asset and not tweaking it to the conforms of your own game's logic. Not smart thing to do. Not smart thing to do at all. But once again, like EA Canada, they were smart. I mean, they would go out to these developers such as this one's like, oh yeah, we want you. We want you to work on this part of X game. Definitely. Here's a contract. But inside the contract, it'll say certain things that eventually sink that developer to the point that then EA gets to buy that company for just pennies on the dollar, right? Like, it's the same way that Rockstar works it and everything else. Yeah, that's how these these big companies get bigger. They just keep swallowing up the little guys. So the little guys come up with all these great little innovative ideas and everything else, and the big guys can't grab them because it's IP, intellectual property. So what they do is they offer these guys great packages. Hey, if you can hit this goal in 3 months, we'll give you this. You hit this goal in a year, we'll give you this. You get the job done within 18 months, we'll give you this. But they don't tell you to really read the contract and see what the penalties are. The penalties are that they can buy out your company because the investment into your company was greater than the worth of your company, so therefore you got to pay them. And then you get to work for them for the next 5 years. It's like, yeah, they know how to make their monies. Yeah, okay, so with the tires, you'd want to be able to fill them first before you bring them to your truck, or even like put them on your truck. Like say I was driving the car. And then we come over here, we put them on the truck, and there's no air. There is no air in here to fill it up. So you're just going to take your tires and trash them as you drive them all the way down? Eh. Not so much. Not so much. Alright, let's drink a beer. Eat a can of cram. Go to sleep. Oh, both those wheels, no subjects. Okay, we seem to be alright. Alright, new day. It's a beautiful morning. Sorry. Oh, that almost made my head explode. Oh, yeah, that hurt. So that's not going to be ready until late in the day. So, yeah, we might as well take it with us. No, because we'll come back with those 4 new tires here in a minute. Never mind. And we'll check the... Excuse me. And we'll check the lost and found for that other $100. Or $200, sorry. Yeah, because some moron thinks that, you know, your wallet can only hold $2,400 in cash. And I've carried around $100,000 in my wallet before. That was a dumb idea, but there's nothing else I could do for it. I mean, the company needed the hall rented for the 6 weeks, so okie dokie. So you go there, paid it to the building manager, and the building manager then hires the contractor to do all the work that you need in order for them to fulfill their contract in order to provide the building setup for the electronics conferences and everything else. I can't drink lemon, Carlos. I have an allergy to ascorbic acid, aka acetic acid, aka vitamin C. My tongue puff up and I get canker sores, and worst case scenario, my throat starts swelling up. When I was younger, it was like, ooh, EpiPen problems, but as I got older, it got less severe. But yeah, no, it leaves just giant canker sores on my tongue. Just massive ones, and it's not comfortable at all now. I stays away from the lemon. Lemons, vinegars, all that type of stuff, you know, unless it's in just minute quantities with something that has a base to it so that it neutralizes the acidity down. Like if I drink V8 juice, I have to immediately swish with some sort of soda afterwards. So take a sip and then take a guzzle of pop afterwards. Yep. Alright, let's see if this is going to work now. Crouch. Back it up. No. No. Why did it work once and not again? Here, watch. Okay, let's just try. Number 6. There is no effing air pressure in these tires. Nothing. Zip, zilch, zero, nada. And if the mechanic is that it has to be on the car in order for this tool to register, it's time to rethink this tool's programming, don't you think? Just saying, Dev. Common sense, man. I can definitely, you know, have him learn what common sense is. There we go. Now it worked. Anybody have any clue why? Anyone? All right. What the hell? Hold on. Oh, Christ. Okay, well, Jesus, that's good to know. Cool. Unfortunately, I am sick, and I am going to have to decline. Damn it. Apparently, this Friday, the Olympic Wrestling Committee is doing a fundraiser, and they wanted to know if I wanted to join in and do any public speaking for it. But unfortunately, I am sick, so just bear with me one moment while I finish this message here. Dang it, I just got a message. Dang it, Lean. Hold on. Okay, I gotta get back into my email here, or my text message, sorry. Okay, didn't delete what I was written so far, okay. Oh, I hope you guys didn't hear my eye squeal like that, but yeah. My sinus just released a whole bunch of pressure. Alright, thank you so very much for the invite. It is a little bit of short notice, and unfortunately I do have to decline due to the fact that I am currently suffering from a horrendous cold. Thank you once again for your consideration. Would love to look forward to doing one, but please contact me with advance further notice. Bracket. Did someone else get sick and I was a replacement? Alright, let's go with that. See if we get a message back from that. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Sorry. I try not to do too much real life stuff on streams. But for something like that, it was a major part of my life for a long time was the wrestling. So I made a lot of good friends, met a lot of good people, inspired a lot of kids. So I have no issues in responding to them when they reach out to me. Good old Olympic committees. Really? You want to fall down like that, do you? You see the way this truck just bounces around? That's hilarious. Alright, so we got a new set of tires. So we'll fill up the truck with fuel. We'll go back home. We'll do another sleep scum save so we can hopefully have our fermentation stuff ready. Oh, something else that we have to do here. I completely forgot about, because we know from the last time we went and checked out the Moonshine, where the still location was that we need propane. So we'll grab that as well to take with us. We'll need propane and what else? There was something else. Oh, we'll have to come back for it. I know what it is. We'll have to grab crates over there. The glass crates. But yeah. Overall, like I said, this game has got a ton of amazing potential. I just cannot stress enough that in this day and age, for all those new aspiring developers that are out there that are going on their own, trying to jump into the early access program, is we are once bitten, twice shy. We have seen so many games that are even better caliber than this at early access launch that have been abandoned when somebody has made just enough money that they can get their wife off their ass or something like that, or they can purchase have a down payment for a new house, and then they go back to just a regular 9-to-5 job because they can't deal with the stress, or they're just like, haha, look what I did, I made X amount of money. The thing is, though, is like, if you do that and you become a company that does it over and over again, like DNA Army, you're only going to watch all your profits just slowly disappear over time. I mean, DNA Army can't even give away games now. I mean, they're like, what, $2.29 Canadian for their pawn shop simulator? Wasn't that just released like 30 days ago? It's like, yeah, no, you got a reputation. People understand you are not professional, so they are not going to invest in you. No, there is now absolutely nothing that I can do to help DNA in any way, shape, or form clean up their image so that they regain the trust of the consumers. Alright on, we lost a tire on the way here because nothing sits correctly in the vehicles. Oh, we didn't lose it. It's right here. Okay, phew. At least it made it to here. Quite honestly, there's a little bare patch over here, like B-A-R-E, not B-E-A-R, but a bare B-A-R-E patch of area over here that looks like it should have been a house. That's where the lost and found should be. You should have another one over here, so it spawns in two places at once. But if you pick it up from here, it disappears from there, or you pick it up from there, it disappears from here, that type of thing. Just saying. Quality of life improvements there, Dev. Quality of life improvements. Mike! Dude, good video this morning, dude. And guess what? I did it. How about my TSXs? Not going to use them yet. Not yet. Oh, great. What? There's the bucket. There we go. Bucket lid. Nope. Still not ready yet. Okay. Crouch down. Come on. You can do it. Since it's not ready, let's just do this. So what do you think of it, Mike? Lots of potential? Just released too early, or like that's 100% my opinion. What do you think about the game? I'm doing that right now, man. That's exactly what I'm doing right now with these mud tires. They only have a street rating of 1. And so, yeah, my truck just takes off on its own, does 360s out of nowhere. Yeah, well, you guys have watched the stream. You've seen what I've had to deal with. What, Puppo? No. I know it's been an hour and a half, puppy, but no. Dad, hour and a half, that's it. That's all you get. Come, give me love, give me attention. The whole world does not revolve around them. It's all about me, Daddy. Yeah, and I'll get the gas then too. You got it. Yeah, see, we moved our position in the truck again. We're going to have to save, exit, and come back to fix it. No idea why. I'm wondering if it's got something to do with the, what's the word I'm looking for? Probably the box height? So what I mean by that is because this is now down so far that when we get into it, it like resets the positioning or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't program this game, so I can't really let you know exactly how it works or what's messed up in it. But there's definitely something messed up when, you got to be able to see your fuel at all times. Having a little idiot light down here on the bottom pop up is not good enough. Money should not have limits on how much you can carry on your persons. I mean, I have taken many times from like Source by Circuit City. I've gone and put $45,000 deposits down in the bank. Now, no, I did not carry those in my wallet. However, I did have a bag big enough for it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Does money go to the lost and found, folks? Fingers crossed. Absolutely not. Alright, so if you have a money roll in your hand, do not press R to throw it into the truck. It blows through the door, will open up the door, blow through it, and disappear into the world, and you'll never see it again. He's gone, you know what I mean? He's gone. Bye-bye, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So we'll get everything all set and sorted. Ow. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, I think that's about it. I want to make moonshine today, dang it. That's my goal. Now, it said it took 4 crates. We'll take 6 just to be safe. Because that way we can grab another full round next time and have 3 shots of moonshine. And one of these days we're going to figure out exactly how to do tobacco. Hey, what's this? This is new. Steel beams. Oh, those are those steel beams for the quest. Gotcha. We won't be doing that anytime soon. I think that mission's bugged anyway. I have no idea where we're supposed to go with them. Alright, let's fill this up. Alright, get out. Get out. I'm gonna come over here. Take you. Just remind me, folks, later I gotta buy 1 more bag of cornmeal for our second bucket that we'll get from the moonshine place when we get there. Oh, crud. Did I mess that up? I did. It's not my pickup truck. It's his pickup truck. Hey, look at that. We can actually read how much is going into it this way. Woo! Yeah, tons of potential, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm loving the game. It's frustratingly fun, but coming from my background, I just see so many damned issues that could have easily been prevented and increased the reputation of the game for higher sales. Like, it's just so much involved, right? I mean, this developer actually got to see the power of content creators. It was the content creators that created the demand for the game to the point that he was... Now, this is coming from Bam Bam, John. I haven't actually spoken to Keystone about it, but if you read the comments from yesterday's video, Bam was saying that... sorry, John. I keep forgetting they changed his name. It used to be Bama Guy. That's what it was, as an Alabama guy. Right. So Bama Guy. That's what it was. He was Bam Bam on Twitch. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, John was telling me that, yeah, he pushed the game out early because he's had so much public demand for it, and I'm going... Then you hype train the shit out of that. You do not release a game that's going to cause issues and, lower your reputation. Now we'll go home. We'll get a save on. Wow. Wait a minute, hold on. This still isn't where I think it is it? Oh, right. This still is not by the iron place. It's at a totally different location, isn't it? Erg. Arg. Hey, does anybody remember Count Duckula? It was like either a Nickelodeon or a YTV show when I was younger. Well, apparently he did have a very good build just prior to the EA release. I was speaking to one of the testers there, that F-Bane, and he was saying that, yeah, he was quite surprised that, he got dumped on, or sorry, he dropped 2 updates just mere hours before the game came out into early access. And it was like, oh, did it fix the issues? He's like, it created so many more. Not good, not good. Now, there's something over here that I keep seeing that catches my eye. I don't know what it is. Let's go see what it is and squash my curiosity. A stove. No, dishwasher. All right. DOS is fine. All right, drop the dishwasher. Still not ready yet. Yeah, apparently our truck is supposed to get dirty. Has my truck ever gotten dirty? So apparently you're supposed to be able to use this hose to wash the truck. But we've never done that. It's interesting. It is interesting. Anyway, back getting a drink. I want to make this moonshine today, dang it. It should not take this long in-game to do this. Crap. Crap. Or, maybe that battery is still charged from when we brought it last time. Oh, fingers crossed the battery's still good. Fingers crossed. Yeah, if you can hear it over top of the rain, it's a bubbling. It's off gas in the CO2. Yeah, let me just go see what that... I forgot Lean sent me a message. Let me just take a look at it again. Just a reminder. Oh, yeah. Put the video clip. See, I forgot all about that already. Absolutely forgot all about that. Thank you, Lean. I would have completely messed that one up myself, man. Completely would have screwed the pooch on that one. So, thank you. Should we just go to... Ah, the hell is it? We'll just go to sleep. Alright. We got food, so not worried about that. Sanity's fine. Let's see. You're finished now? What the? Why did my game go off camera? Don't care. It's well over 24 hours in game. If it don't work, that's just more proof in the pudding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bought 6 of the damn things. Where did I lose one? Like I said, core mechanics have to be solid before you go into early access. Now, from the developer's own mouth, he came from code breakers and got bored, so he decided to make a game of his own. Come from code breakers, but you got bored? Oh, was it Code Breakers or Code Masters? I can't remember. It was one of those. Yeah, because, you know, people just throw stuff in the road all the time. I don't know how it is anywhere else in the world, but you get a giant ticket for that here in Canada. Tell my wife I don't love her. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Outside the box. No, at least it didn't throw all our spam and everything else all over the world. Holding forward, yet she launches in reverse real quick. I still don't understand that. How? Why? Hey, John, we were just talking about you, man. We were just talking about you. So, I was just letting everybody know that you, F-Bane, and Komodo were basically my go-to folks for this game. And how you were saying in the comments yesterday that, yeah, you know, you think that the developer may have just learned a very valuable lesson about making sure that core mechanics are absolutely solid before releasing a game in early access. But like I was telling them, you know, if he came from Code Breakers or Code Masters, I don't know which program it was. I know it's Code something that he was working at before and got bored and decided to create his own game. That yeah, I find that's a pill a little bit hard to swallow. You can't get bored at either one of those companies. They keep you so bloody busy. Absolutely just crazy busy. Nice, John. Nice. So is that like a college orientation, or is that first time out, you know, grade 1 orientation type deal? Somehow, somewhere, we've lost a crate of glass. It was nowhere on our map to be found. Is it in the lost and found? No, of course it isn't. No, why would it do that? It's the same with money. It falls through the earth. It doesn't come back anytime. So we got 5 in there right now. Let's do 3 more. 1. And we'll see if we can actually get these to survive to the still. Oh, high school. You guys have orientation for high school? I mean, I went to school with like just under 5,000 people in for high school, so we didn't have an orientation for that. We got orientation for our first day of grade 1, and then we would get orientation for universities. Alright, so the moonshine is that way. Let's see the mission, if is it going to tag. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, did he eventually fix this? I told him how to fix it, and we'll see if he did. It's fixed! Nice. Okay, so what was happening was in the save file. Oh yeah, look at that once again. Can't see squat with the gas gauge and everything else. But yeah, so there was something in the files that was not saving on the updating of the GPS check. So I don't know if my information made it easier for him to find it, but it's exactly what it was. Daughters tomorrow for elementary? Nice. Yeah, grab all your money before school starts. How true is that, man? How true is that? Everything seems to be holding so far that I can tell. I wouldn't know. There's no third-person view. I mean, even if you stick your head out the window, you still don't really get a decent view. I mean, there's no absolute way that you can really look behind you, you know, type of thing. There needs to be an overhead cam. At a minimum. Or a follow behind cam. A follow me cam. $60 for the lockers? I didn't even have a frickin' locker when I was in school. High school, yes. But elementary through junior high, no. And all it was you only had to pay if the inside of your locker was covered with anything. So the first day of school, you got in there, all the lockers were wide open. You put a lock on the locker, and that was it. And 2 days later, you could move to another locker if you wanted to. There was no checks and balances for that. It was just the way it was. No, nothing was assigned. I mean, when you got 5,000 students, I just don't think they had enough staff to be able to keep a hold of something so trivial. Now, I'm going real slow because I really don't want to lose any more stuff. We've already lost a little bit. Alright, hold up. Map. Says I'm off the road. Okay, so either the map orientation is absolutely atrocious for programming, or the GPS coordinates that are relaying the information to the map is greatly needed some work. What do you guys think? If they were to take backpacks out of high schools, then I would definitely be getting a hold of your member of government, your local member of government, and saying, I do not want my taxes being paid for that school. I'm sorry, but no, you need a backpack in order to carry your books around and everything else. Otherwise, you're just trying to set your kids up for wrist issues from having to carry all the additional weight of their binders, all their textbooks, and everything in their hands just because a stupid school is too damn dumb to put in something like metal detectors at the front fucking door. I mean, do something smart like Canada. Put a police precinct inside the high school. You won't have people coming in trying to shoot shit up because, yeah, there's like 19 cops in the school to begin with who are just doing their regular day office job part of the cops, and then you got another 30 cops who are coming and going doing their beats. So yeah, don't be stupid, you know. You know, that's why you don't hear so many cop shootings here in high schools. Oh yeah, no, I would absolutely sue them for whatever I could find out, whatever the medical issue is that, you know, kids get from having to carry books in their hands. I mean, next thing you know, they're going to want them to look like a hobo and put a leather strap just around the books and a stick around their shoulders. Oh no, wait, the stick could be used as a weapon, right? So no, they won't even let you do that crap. Go hobo style. Sorry, when it comes to education, I am extremely pissed off at the world for how they run things now. It is beyond ridiculous. Teachers need to get paid the same as babysitters because they don't know how to teach. We have the technology now to have people who do a fantastic job teaching. Make videos. Interactive content videos and stuff like that, right? We have the technology. What we don't have is we don't have all the greedy motherfuckers trying to, relinquish their responsibilities. Oh no, I deserve to make $85,000 a year. I have to put up with children every day. It's like, holy crap. Yeah. If that's the case, then I guess we all better start paying our husbands and wives who have to stay home with the kids $80,000 too, because guess what? You're doing the exact same thing. You're babysitting. You're not teaching. Oh, I'm sorry, but, the one thing that I can't stand is that schools are exactly like church. You have a moron standing at the front, droning on about shit that don't make no bit of difference to the individual and their lives. We can easily create an education for all system. You just have to have, classes for local history and stuff like that. That's different for each area. Teachers always tell us we have the best well-behaved kids and never had to punish or spank the kids. They ask how I do it, tell them kids start learning from the time their baby's up. Exactly. Oh yeah, these jars would all be super smashed. Oh, guaranteedly. Guaranteed. Let's bring the multimeter over here. Alright, I was sure that we had filled this thing up at one point, but apparently not. Give me that bucket. Nope. Still not clear after 2 days. Alright, well, we'll take another bucket and do the exact same thing. We'll put some mash in it. And if it doesn't... Oh yeah, look at that. I have no more cram left in here, folks. We had 3 cans. Oh, there's one. We might find the other one. Might. Not likely. I have no faith in the developer at this point for the collision meshing inside the truck. No, I hope this game does well enough that he's able to hire another set of hands. Somebody to help him out. Somebody to reel him in. Somebody to tell him that, hey, your updates don't need to come fast and hard like you're doing. Take your time. Make them do it right. Do your updates right. You want to make sure that your updates are cleared for the weekend, so that way you're good to go. So make sure that if you do an update, it goes on the beta branch on a Monday, so that way you can allow your testers for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday testing. Everything goes well. You put it out to the public on a Thursday, so it is absolutely ready for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday playthrough. Still, 85% of the population of the people who game have weekends off. So, gotta do it. You lived in era of my daughter's best friend come to from his window, 11 p.m. What the hell is a chick doing at your house at 11 p.m. at night? I mean, it's one thing if, your kid's 18 or older or something, or 16 or older, I guess, in my case, but still, that's a little weird. Jesus Christ, a 7-year-old. That is just retarded. And also, though, John, you gotta remember that, kids have bad days just like adults. So, sometimes they can, they got something going on at home. Like, I mean, I can pretty much guarantee that, Captain Caveman, will have his lash out periods and everything else because of the divorce. I can fully understand and expect that. And so at the same time, I give the benefit of the doubts for the kids until after I meet the parents. And if I see what's going on, it's like, oh, you just don't pay any attention to your kids like my ex-wife? Oh, that's why. That's what's going on. Gotcha. You ignore their needs so you can satisfy your own. Gotcha. Yeah, I would shoot it. I would have lost it too. But I would have done it with another parent there so that it gives that shame effect. Oh god, yeah. Nothing does better than the shame effect. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. My truck is just driving backwards on its own. I was holding brake. Nothing happened. And there it goes again. Stop. Forward. Just brake. No gas. Let me out. And there she goes again. The truck is fucked. Whatever this newest update was that he did screwed this truck so damn bad. Pause. Turn off. Are you going? It stayed! Yay! Nice. No, I would do it too. Yep, shame is amazing what shame will do to people. It's like our prisons, you know, all this white-collar crime and everything else. If I had my way, you would never do any white-collar crimes, that's for sure. You want to be famous? Here you go. Your face gets put on a billboard right next to your mom's house, your dad's house, your place of business. You know, any of your customers that you might have for that business. Oh yeah, I would screw you royally. You will never make another mistake again in life. You will think twice before not washing your hands after you take a piss. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I would expect the exact same treatment if I fucked up too. So, yeah, it's the same with like freedom of speech. Everybody's all about, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. But yeah, you got to be able to listen to the other person. You can't just spout off the entire time yourself. I was doing that though, Mike. I was doing that, and it just, with the engine turned off, it just started driving backwards. There is some coding bleeding effect going on in this game. The longer you play, the worse the truck gets. That is one of the most hardest things to solve, is when it's a 1 and 0 issue. Yeah, I'm crouching. Can't do fuck all with this damn bucket. Yeah, look at this. No, woo. Jesus. Yeah, no, like I said, yeah, this game would have done much better with the public's opinion if it would have been, the core mechanics would have been done properly before it was released. Too many people pressing the developer's buttons when the developer should be in control of his own buttons. Oh, fuck you. Get in there. Yeah, might as well fill it up. Why did you not fill the bucket at the creek? Because all my mash stuff was here, and water is the last ingredient you had. So, this is my second bucket. My first bucket's sitting there. It's been fermenting for 2 days, and it still hasn't turned completely clear. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that moonshine is buggered up with the new mash recipe of 8 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar, and 1 yeast. Alright, let's go charge the battery. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I dumb lucked that one, I think, the very first day, dude. My very first stream. Dumb lucked that one. I was looking for, because I had the garbage bags completely disappeared bug. So I was hoping that there was another town farther down. I happened to see the blue container. And I was like, hey, we break for containers, right? And I jumped out, opened it up, and I was like, hey, we got some junk in here. And then I grabbed the bucket, and I'm like, oh, this isn't junk. It doesn't say junk. Okay, interesting. Then I look at the engine block, and to me, my brain read it as junk until I had it picked up and walked like 4 or 5 steps. I'm like going, wait a minute, this isn't junk either. This is a V8 block. Sweet. Yeehaw! H. Sheesh. Like driving on oil. Yeah, screwdriver's not implemented yet. It should be, though. It should be used for the battery in the golf cart. I think that's what it should be used for. You gotta use the screwdriver to take the seat off so you can grab the battery. Oh shoot, did I just ruin it for some people about how you can charge up the golf cart? Sorry, folks. I try not to put too many spoilers in there. All right, now back it up, press Q, and that's the only way this damn thing hooks up is with Q. Almost 95% of everything needs Q in order to work in this game. Which you don't want to do. Any AAA company will tell you, you do not use the key as a main held key, because you got to cross your other finger in behind. Do it right now, folks. If you have a keyboard in front of you, and you normally type with WASD, your middle finger wants to go to W, correct? But if you also want to press A while you're holding Q, you now use your ring finger on your left hand and have to completely twist your wrist around in order to hold the A button, or the S, or the D, or the W. Well, actually, no, the W is actually not too bad. It's right beside it. But everything else is contortional. That leads to fatigue in the arms. Once again, new developer. Not a AAA company that has learned all their lessons over time in lawsuits. The truck inflates with fuel. Hopefully your bucket didn't fly out. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Like I said, I am really getting to the point where it's like, erg. So disappointed. We'll save. We'll sleep. Yeah, exactly. A toggled crouch or a toggled Q button would get around that stupidity. Yes, absolutely. You are 100% right, folks. Yeah, it just sits with a dead battery outside of town. I don't know why. I didn't turn the damn thing on. We charged it in one of those episodes, unless I had to completely restart the game after that episode. I don't remember. You bet you lean. Oh, yeah, exactly. No, I mean, exactly. Junkyard Truck guys listening. Monbazoo listens to just a few individuals. The developer, Santa Goat, just listens only to a few individuals. I think with Santa Goat, you'd have to, like Toplets, you'd have to, you know, basically I'd have to show off my EA Canada NDA for them to read it and go, oh shit, we should stop and listen. Like, duh. Yeah, John, but does it even bug you? I mean, come on. You and I both know, well, I know probably more than a lot of people, that Hydroneer is one of the largest scammed game developments that have ever been out there. The guy has collected 10 times more money from his Patreon than he ever has for the sales in this game. And if a company or a representative of a company approaches him to say, like, hey, we would like, you know, to maybe possibly give you a hand or something, you know, like those type of things, he completely ignored them for over a year before it got to the point that somebody was probably going to sue him for fraud, that he actually went out and got some help. Which, good on him. Thank you for going out and getting that help. You definitely needed it. Oh no, he's on a blacklist. The developer for Hydroneer will never ever work for a publisher or a company for at least the next 5 to 10 years. Never. He's on a blacklist. There was an update to Monbazoo today? No. Hold on, folks. Hold on. What? Let me just go to the Discord. What? I was not aware. Oh yeah, there is one on my Steam. Oh, okay. What's this? Well, that's the update. Changelog. Of course, that's been removed out of there. Fuck's sakes. All right. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the one where he said it'd be coming soon, where he removes the events and makes it so you could sell your cans of maple syrup to other people. It wasn't a content update at all, was it? Oh yeah, it was absolutely shady. Absolutely. Hydroneer. I should have. I could have made some damn good money off a lawsuit from that guy. That's for sure. Woo! Like, I mean, and to this day, he still has you focusing on 2 points. He's got the dot for where you pick stuff up, and then you got to look at that stupid little round ring and where you got to drop things down. You cannot do that. That is how you give people stigmatisms. You have to focus on one spot at a time. Ask any Air Force pilot. They will tell you that is why their heads-up displays are made to flip, so that everything is all within this like 3-inch square vision. Otherwise, you get stigmatism. No, he wanted 500,000 subs in order to gain access to the beta for the game. Ooh, yoy. Yeah, he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. Yeah, exactly. It's everybody else that's been brought in to the game is making the game because he couldn't make the game to begin with. And did we lose that other can of Spam? Of course we did. Of course we did. We're not allowed to have food in our truck. No, that would be silly. Once again, core mechanics gotta be solid before you enter into EA. Because there's going to be so many people who are over the age of 25 who now, if he comes out with a second game, are just going to wait and wait and wait before they jump into early access. And that new game will have this smearing of like, oh, is this going to be just like Junkyard Truck where this and this doesn't work? You know, like you can't do that. Your reputation's everything in this industry. Oh, yes, one of our amazing members of the channel donated a copy of My Summer Car to me, folks. I do have a poll up on the community tab. You have until Friday to put your vote in. So do it. Do it before the vote's gone. Let your voice be heard. How does stuff just leave your vehicle? Oh, it's mesh collision programming. So say the developer purchased this truck as an asset from the Unity store. So it has a certain way of being coded. And then he bought the cans of cram from the Unity asset store. And it has a different way of coding. And so he comes into the truck. See, now look at that. I got a can of cram again. So he comes into the truck and he puts down a basic flat mesh from this corner to this corner. It's a flat mesh. But if he doesn't have it with a 90-degree angle that comes up to here, this stuff can just go whoop. Right, see? There's no collision meshing here. And there should be. Well, no, that's what I'm saying, John. That's what I'm saying is, but people will still have the memory of what it was like at the first start, you know? And, you know, people don't forget. Yeah. It's even harder to get people to forgive. Hey, look at that! Woo! It finally decided to come back. Look at that. We got an extra moonshine crate, I guess. 2 extra moonshine crates. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yep. So now we have moonshine crates just appearing in the world. Cool. I'll take that. That's cheaper. Not by much, but still cheaper. The Scottish skinflint in me likes it when it's cheap. Aye, laddie. You pay the proper price for it, ya. You know what? We're gonna get some more spam. Oh yes, let's go take a look and see if our money respawned. Doubtful. Let's go check it out. See if it's in the lost and found. All right, we should now have more than enough. I want to leave a case of beer at the still just in case. So, which is why I bought another one. Let's go see if our money respawned. Doubtful. I do not see a fat stack of bills rolled up anywhere here. Come on. Yeah, John, it's called Use a Better Engine, like Unreal. Unity is the first step for somebody who has their basic coding. It's just the first step. There's many more to take. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's called Get Good and use Unreal. Unity is basically the... I wouldn't call it kindergarten. Maybe better than grade 1. So let's just say it's the junior high, you know, the grades 7 through 9 on the scale. And then you got high school, which would be Unreal Engine, you know, that's grade 11 through, or sorry, grade 10 through 12. And then you'll have your own engine like Rockstars and, you know, those type of things. Now that is a college level. You know what I'm saying? I went the wrong way again. Always go the wrong way to this moonshine place. Wait a minute, I didn't see my bucket in the back anymore. Okay, I'm holding X. Woohoo! It stopped. Woo. Or X. Hey, there's a bucket. Alright. Ah, crap. I know what I forgot to do. Oh, back it up. I haven't played my garage. Mike's got it covered. So I just live vicariously through Mike. Oh, that's cool. You can make your own, like, Camaro type of deal. Cool. Alright, we want to grab 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I want in this bag. Thank you. I don't know if I want to take him over there, or I want to... Yeah, we'll take him over there, I guess. Pain in the arse it is. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll have to buy at least one more. Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad to see that there are more games that are out there that are like that. But there are some specific games where you do need to have some sort of basic tutorial system. The way that Keystone did it with the tips at the main startup screen is a fantastic idea. However, he should be having the arrows that for left and right to switch between those tips should not be static. They should be dynamic. They should have some sort of glowing feature effect or a pulsating effect, something to really draw your eye to it. So before you start a game, you're able to read through those tips, have a basic knowledge of what is going on, so when you're in the game, you're not going, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, there's lots of stuff, but once again, I'm tired of developers basically, you know, raping me for my knowledge and, you know, for free. And it's like, no, you know, either watch my streams and get the information so I get paid some ad revenue at least, or pay me my consultation fee. Now, I've had 2 people pay me my consultation fees, and it was like, cool. And both of them have given me, you know, highest regards for the for what they did to fix their shits. Oh, I thought that's where we had to go. Guess not. We have to go up this. There you go. Ooh, pizza! I make my own pizza. As a matter of fact, that is exactly what I'm having for dinner tonight. Pizza! Are you going to stay? Okay, so I'm noticing something. When our field of view, our position is correct in the steering wheel behind here, the vehicle doesn't take off. But if we get in and out and the position of the player is off so that you can't read this gauge correctly, that is where I'm having some of the issues where the truck just decides to, like, I'm out of here. Later, pal. You know, that type stuff, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. All right, it's been 3 in-game days now, ladies and gentlemen. Still not clear. Still not fucking clear. Moonshine is broke, folks. Absolutely broken. This quest is bugged, which means you're not going to be able to get the next set of quests off of them. And we could hear it bubbling. Yeah, we heard it on stream. You can hear this one bubbling. Everything's bubbling. But, yep, Moonshine definitely broke. Alright. Let's see, which is going to go everywhere. Yeah, woo! Look at that! We had 7 bags. Let's find out how many we got left after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright! Woo! Dev! We only lost 1 bag on that drop. Only 1! Oh, your odds are getting so much better. But yeah, 1 bag, fucked off. Fix your core mechanics, dude. Fix your core mechanics. Just say, hey everybody, I'm going to take the next 3 weeks and I'm going to do a really good job to make sure that I get this fixed up for you folks. We will respect you more than these fly by the seat of your pants updates every 3 freaking hours. Yeah. Take some time. Do a good job. Have pride in your product. If you got forced into doing it because you got your head stuck around the fame of having a game that might do very well, that's your own damn problem. Go see a psychiatrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got all the items this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 packages of yeast. Woohoo! So we only lost 1 bag of cornmeal by opening up the bag this time. Well, it's a lot better than losing the 3 cans of Spam and all that type of stuff earlier. Yeah, no, but definitely have some pride in what you do. This game is fantastic. A lot of potential in it. But it's up to you, Mr. Developer, to seize upon that potential. If you are incapable of doing so, take your starting funds that you've gotten from early access and hire somebody to help you out. Hell, if you're cheap, put a request out there. Just say, hey guys, have a bit of an issue with blah blah blah. It's not my perfect forte. You know, anybody know someone that's out there that would be happy to volunteer some time to help me walk through this so I can learn it and do it better? You'll get way more respect for that. Never heard of that before. A Dijomo crescent crust. Never heard of that. Oh, croissant crust. Okay, now I understand. I've never had it. Never had a croissant crust. Ugh. That's because I just make all my own all the time, right? Okay, so, well... We are 2 hours and 15 minutes in the game, and we have 0 moonshine to show for it because it's broke. Yeah, water's in there. That's good. How about you? Yeah, look at that. Water's in there too. Followed the exact recipe that was on the Discord. Is it because I've opened the bucket or something a couple times? I don't know. Hold on, tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to cheeseball the system just to do a little bit of bug testing for the developers so you can see this crap. We're going to take this bucket. We're going to go home. And we're going to sleep like 15 days. If this mash does not turn clear, the pinned message of the Discord of 8 cornmeals, 2 sugars, 1 yeast, add water. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Could it be because we're opening up the bucket and we're not getting the condensed CO2 for over a 24-hour period? Do I think the game has got that much intelligence involved for the procedure for that to happen? No. I am 0.00001% that is what the cause is. I think it's just broke. I think it's just broke. I think it's something that he needs to, like I said, start really, putting on the big boy pants and looking at it and going, yeah, I might need some help. Or, yeah, I really need to spend more time dedicated to, working on just the core mechanics. Screw everybody and everything, just let them fill up their suggestions list. Just let them fill it up. You don't have to do a damn thing, Dev. This is your game. Yes, you want to make it as best as you can for the public. But guess what? That includes your mechanics for the game. You've got to have your mechanics working good. Yeah. Like I said, if he wants to pay me a consultation fee, I'll be more than happy to give him. Jesus, for everything that happens in this game, probably be an easy 4 to 6 hour session of just going through every basic section of his code. Not to tell him how to program his code or anything else, but to show him where his code needs to go into the future so he can set himself up, so that way he knows what needs to be done in order to fix the current code the way it is right now. I am seeing a ton, and I mean a ton, of basic Unity asset coding that's in here. Now, not physical assets like the trucks and stuff like that, but the actual Unity's own engine basics. I'm still seeing a lot of that is still implemented. It hasn't been quite tweaked yet. So, like I said, another 2 months of just hard head down, smashing the keyboard daily. This game will be fucking amazing. I could see this game blowing Mon Bazo out of the water just because of the way the graphic style is, on top of just the overall ability to do things in the game. The moonshine, Mon Bazo has weed. Woohoo. We have tobacco fields in there. It's... I don't know. To me, Mon Bazo feels a little children style in comparison. Alright, so here we go. We'll take a look at this, folks, here. Bucket. We got water in there. We got mash at the exact recipe from the Discord. Oh, come on, game. I gotta use Q and duck in order sometimes to get that on there. Alright, let's do this. We'll go over here. We'll go, hey, we're hungry. Our sanity's a little bit messed up. You betcha, John. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, that's what I'm testing out right now. I'm testing out the logic of it. 1 sleepy sleepy, 2 sleepy sleepies, 3 sleepy sleepies, 4 sleepy sleepies. That's what I'm doing right now, Buckeye. I'm testing to see if it's from us popping up on the top. The next step is to take this bucket to the moonshine place and see if it'll accept it. If it does, that tells me that we got ourselves a graphical error. That is not too hard. Alright, so I think we did 5 or 6 sleeps instead of 15, whatever. Let's do it. Let's pop open the top. Alright, so the only other thing that it could be, it's not popping the top, is it could be a graphical glitch that it's not updating for the new model of being fermented. So let's go ahead back to the moonshine place. And let's find out. Dang it, Buckeye, you're getting to be good enough that you too can be a tester. Oh god, yeah. No, there's so much things that Monbazo, whatever you want to call it, could do that could be much, much better. First thing is the graphics. Absolutely ditch those, I don't even know what type of style I would even call it. It's not poly, it's not pixel, it's definitely not realism. But the thing is that game is so resource heavy for all the different performance parts and everything that you put in there. If you were to upgrade that, yeah, he would have to use a whole new game engine. There's no way that he could do it with Unity. Unity would just break under the pressure trying to figure out all the little details of the coding and everything for each individual part that makes the game. That's why you will never see Monbazo be multiplayer. There's some guy out there is trying to mod multiplayer in. I'm going to say this is probably his first time he's ever attempted to do that, and I feel sorry for the poor guy. Yeah, no, he's going to need, a classroom of him and 17 other people to sit there and put their skulls together, think cap it out before he even has just even the remotest chance of bringing multiplayer in that works well. But once again, I bet you it will come out and it'll be just good enough where I can see your car, you can see my car, but there'll be many crashes, there will be all the usual Unity multiplayer aspect issues. Nice, Carlos. I stopped at 420. I have 421 trees planted right beside my my hut, my sugar shack. However, I only hooked up 420. That's all. Well, you only need 300, right? And that maxes out what you can do in a day. So I mean, it was just kind of pointless after that. But it was like, you know what? I'll reach 420 just so I can read the funny message on the pump from the sugar shack. Yeah, that video did really good, folks. The full bunker video. Wow, I'm having an average of 45 minutes view duration on that, with coming up close to just 300 views just on that video alone. Like, dang! Thank you, folks. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Wow. You still got everything back? Oh crap! We forgot the battery. Hold on, we saved. Hold on. Oh, crap. I was going to say, did we forget the battery? I don't remember. Finally got around 60? Nice. Hey, maybe this restart might fix that bucket, too. We'll find out, eh? Alright. What the fuck? Sleep, 1. 2, 3, 4. I don't really do too much of those zombie survival games, man. It's not my bag. Not my bag at all, unfortunately. Alright, woo! There we go. I was going to say, now the battery can't be picked up, but alright, it fixed. Alright, it's to pop the lid. Nope. Still broke. Alright. Let's put our fingers together. That's just purely graphical. Alright, we got the battery this time. Yes. Alright. Sorry, folks. Hands, GG! Yep. Here, take this battery charger. It would be nice if we could take one of the, booster cables and go from your truck and hook it up. So that way you don't have to. So you could run the still off the power of your engine and charge the battery at the same time. So, you just sit there and it's like, oh, I got a dead battery. All right, I'll hook the battery up to the truck. As long as the truck is running, the battery will get a charge, but the still will also run. That type of thing. It's not like you got to worry about voltage spikes or anything like that in this game, right? It's not like real life. You just got to put in a check and a close. That's it. Check. Is it hooked up to the truck? Yes. Perfect. Is the truck running? Yes. provide power at X amount rate of increase to the battery. Meanwhile, have, still running. Checks. Yeah, still not my thing, John. Still not my thing. Yeah. And everybody knows what it's like when I play a game that I don't like. I will find every tiny nitpicky little thing that's in there and I will roast. Which isn't really fair to the developers. I do know this about myself. But yeah, if it's a game that I do not like, I won't play it anymore. I quit playing games that I do not like for developer handouts and stuff like that about 3 years ago. I just said, nope, you know what? Enough is enough at this point in time in my life. I'm too damn old. I gotta put up with enough crap from, everything, all the in real life stuff. I don't need to, play games that I just do not enjoy and get entertained out of. Unfortunately, with my muscle disabilities and everything else, trying to move really fast, shoot lots is just, it's too painful. It is physically painful for me. I know that you weren't there, John, when we started doing Ranch Sim together. Like, that handgun, the revolver, I fire off 6 shots within like 0.3 of a second. Because I spin around, see the bear, go to take the shot, I get a twitch in my finger, and I've completely emptied my gun on the bear. Now, if you're playing games where, ammunition is very valuable, I'm screwed. I cannot override the twitch. It's like a senior when they start playing golf and they get the yips. It's nothing intentional. There's nothing that they can do about it. It just happens. Same with me. So I pretty much quit playing 95% of the shoot-em-ups. That's right. Give me a hammer. Give me a wrench. Those types of things I'll be happy to play. Like Saints Row, yes, it is a bit of a shooter. However, the comedy in that game overpowers the stupidity of my muscles and everything else. Like, you guys are going to have a hell of a laugh when I go to play that thing. Because you'll be like, what the hell? Why did he... Oh, right, his muscle disorder, right. Yeah, I'm going to accidentally shoot a ton of civilians and stuff. It's just the way it goes. Oh, it was right there. Okay. You are garbage. So we'll put you over here for the moment. Oh, gotta blow my schnoz. All right. I should be putting... What, where now? Crouch. Thank you. Yeah, it's easier to change the programming in the game to match this image than it is to go into this image and change that 621 to 821. Okay, so pour the bucket's contents into the cooker, the keg, and close the lid. Alright. So let's do this. Crap, which was the newest one? This one? I think this one was. Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. It is a graphical glitch. It is a graphical. Thank God we're making moonshine, but Jesus Christ, how a bloody fucking... Right, okay, so we did that. Turn on the gas to the burner. Connect the car battery and fill the jars from the output vat. Alright, so... How do we connect, or is it connected? You should be bringing water in. Yes, you are bringing water in. I'm thinking. Can't mess with anything here. No additional wires, no nothing to connect up. Just tell me to put the battery in the basket. Don't tell me to connect the battery. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not connecting a battery with any cables. There's a lot to be said about clarity. Just put the battery in the plastic crate is probably the best answer that he could have given us. I don't know, Lean. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So what's going on with Ranch Sim is that they're under the thumb of Playway. The team that the Simdicate dealt with, absolutely amazing people. Amazing. Absolutely amazing people. But you get Playway in there, they give you like, say, around 40 to 50% of what your initial sales were. Then they own you, basically, right? So you got to be very careful with what's with Playway. You know, Playway is a crook. You know, don't get me wrong. I love the Polish people. Thank you so very much for doing what you're doing right now, doing your best to help the Ukrainian refugees. Thank you, Poland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But the gaming industry that's exploding in there, because it's just, they're very poor people. And the gaming has given so many underprivileged families a job that Playway can basically just dictate exactly how everything is going to get done. Because they grew too big. They grew so fast. Oh yeah, by far, John. By far. Yep. Abandonware Playway, yep. Absolutely, my man. Moonshine crate, empty. Alright, well. Oh, okay, I don't know what I just did, but I think it was a left click or something. I'm gonna put it in the back, even though I know we're probably gonna lose the damn thing. Ah! Ow. Sinus issue. Oh, it's not filling up anymore. Hold on. Did it not say it'll fill 4 crates? 1 bucket makes about 4 crates of moonshine. 1 propane tank makes about 10 crates. The cooker can hold 4 buckets. Oh, the cooker can hold 4 buckets. Oh, okay. Hold on. Bink, 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 bink. Where's my second bucket? 1, 2. I only put 1 fucking bucket in, folks, but I got 2 empty buckets here now. Just breathe. Just breathe, G. Just breathe. Just... You cannot... Don't sweat the things you can't control. And I can't control greed. Oh, wow. No, he definitely should not have put this game out. Like, the propane tank should say, you know, it's 100% or empty. Yep, we have no idea how much is in here. None. See ya. And there was nothing else left in here, right? Nope. So, rule number 1. Don't put your buckets anywhere near this thing. Just don't do it. It's broke. You know what? We're going to do this. I'm going to bring you. To here. You. Here. Bye-bye! You'll never see that bag of yeast ever again. Aye. Yep. His core mechanic of collision meshing? Atrocious. Atrocious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need 8. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go grab that remaining bag of yeast. You know, the one that didn't fall through the world. Alright, so we got to put more, or 2 more cornmeals in this. Oh my god. Just, wow. 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 Alright, and this is the empty one. I'm going to see if it can ride with me up here. That way we know which is which. Not seeing anything under the truck. It didn't wiggle its way up, did it? Nope. Alright. Broken. That's right. That's right. Nope. Gabe did his absolute least and took a very big payday in order just to do that as a minimum. And there are several countries that were out there that were going to shut Steam down completely. So I think it was like Argentina, Brazil, I can't remember, there was a few Asian countries. They were all getting together and they were going to shut Steam down. We were about to lose Steam due to all the fraudulent practices that Steam has been allowing. And needless to say, when Gabe heard that, he tried hiring the bestest lawyers, international lawyers that he could. They basically told him, no, you need to fix your shit. You can't make this much money off illegal activities. That's how they got around it. He was like, and then somebody came up with the bright idea now that you have to have actual gameplay, not just a trailer, in order for Steam to promote your game or allow you to have a store page. Because there's games, like there's tons of games that are on Steam backends, folks, that have no store pages yet because they're really far or they're really early into development or they've been abandoned. But yeah, no, Playway was abusing the shit out of the system, and it was going to start coming out of Gabe's pocketbook, so needless to say, no. Gabe, don't do that. Well, oh, right. Apparently we gotta go see this guy now. Yeah, the burner went out, but I had nothing left in there. And I had another bucket that was completely empty, right? So I was like, huh? Don't make any sense to me. No, there's a lot to be said about clarity, and there is a definitive lack of that here. A definitive lack of that. I thought we had to take the moonshine to Jake feller. Alright, don't fall through the damn world, please. Thank you. Now what? Sim Game Foundry? Cool. Never heard of it. It said take it there. I put it there. Went to talk to this Yahoo. And nothing happens. Oh, now I gotta come. Okay, maybe he had to check it first? I don't know. I don't know. He didn't say anything like, oh, that's good, or oh, that's crap. You know. that type of thing. So, let's go take it to Jake. Let's go get some fuel. Let's bump 2 cornmeals into that that bucket and get another batch going. Okay, so yeah, right now, folks, for me anyway, depending on when you start your game, I guess. I don't know, I started about 5, 6, shit, probably 10 updates ago with the way this developer's going. I can't keep track of it. He just... God damn, he puts more updates out than I wear underwear. Like, that's crazy, because I change my Genshin lunchtime every day. I have some hyperhidrosis. I don't want sweaty ass. Thank you. Swass. You, come here. Open lid. Crouch. Oh. Turn on first. Crouch, Q. Bend your fingers completely unnaturally backwards. There we go. Drop that. Put the lid on it. Yeah, John, if you want, yeah, just reach out to Keystone. Just let them know, yeah, hey, dude. Your fermentation is fucked at this point in time, dude. You need to go in there and take a look and see what you can do to fix that. Just a graphical glitch. It's just missing a check to say that, oh yeah, it's fermented. I need to change my model over. That's all. Alright, we got 2 bags here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta buy another 3. And we need, what, 2 sugars. I'll just get 1 yeast for now. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do it. Oh, I already had the 2 sugars. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have swore I bought all 7. Could have absolutely sworn it. Oh, right. The mechanic for releasing the items out of the bag doesn't have any, oh shit, John, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Limitations on its AoE, its area of effect. So when the bag just decides to blow itself up and puke things everywhere, it's going under the world, it's going wee for a ride and landing somewhere that we'll never see it because it didn't go under the world to the lost and found. Oh, what's the right recipe? Yeah, no, it's totally different. Okay, so it's 8 bags of cornmeal. This is one that I gotta shake my head at. 8 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar, 1 bag of yeast. But the recipe that's on the image, of the journal, which is harder to change than the programming in the game to set the recipe for that, for the coding of this, is 6 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar, 1 bag of yeast. Now, maybe, and this is just my guess from a little bit of experience in the industry, folks, these buckets have to have a maximum of 11 items. Well, 12 if you include the water. So before, when you only had 6 items that were in here, 2 bags of sugar, 1 yeast, and water, well, that was coming up as 10. So now the bucket doesn't complete as full. It doesn't do a check. So then it doesn't produce the ferment. So then he had to go in there and change the coding to say, oh, I need to fill this bucket. So instead of taking the asset that he's already purchased of the bucket and changing the coding of that, because he didn't program it, he probably doesn't know how to change it. So instead he's got to change the coding of his game in order to match the bucket, which is harder than just going over and changing that image. Like, you know, some days my brain gets melted like Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, he did that so he could get a tutorial and make lots of views. I could care less about that shit, man. Of course, I could be making tips, tricks, shorts, videos. All that stuff. I am very capable. Like I said, you remember the other day when I was like, hey guys, I'm going to make a clickbaity thumbnail. I'm going to make it with a round circle, like a red round circle, and an arrow pointing here, you know, oops, you know, all this grand scale shit. I did. And it worked. I have almost, hold on, let's go take a look. Yep. GG channel. There we go. So, I have, Backyard Mechanic, episode 1 of Junkyard Truck. 207, I just did my usual plain Jane, you know, only attract the older crowd thumbnails. I got 207 views. And then I go to everybody, I'm like, hey guys, let's make this next thumbnail with the dent in the truck. Let's make this a clickbaity YouTube thumbnail. Oh, here, let me just do this. Let me just turn that off. Turn that on. Ah, okay. Right here. This one. Oh, dang it. It's gone. Wait for it. Wait for it to return. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Come on. One more. You can do it. Come on. Let's get to the first one. No. 8 bags of cornmeal, 2 bags of sugar, 1 bag of yeast. Okay, so this one I just did. This is my attract the 25 and older crowd type style thumbnail. Okay. Moving over to number 2, I was like, let's make a clickbaity one. Let's put in the arrow. Let's put in the circle. Let's do the big oops. Let's throw in a highlight around an item. And it'll be clickbaity. 299 views. Yep. Because I made it clickbaity. I can do that shit. I just don't. I don't want to attract the... I don't want to attract the ADD crowd, you know, the fly by the seat of their pants, you know, can't tell the difference between a pencil and an eraser on the end of it, you know what I mean? Like crowd. I don't want that. It's not the type of people that I would hang out with in IRL. And I can't see that type of crowd meshing with the awesome community we've made so far. So I really don't want to fuck it up, is what the truth is. You know what I mean? Like, I know the formulas for YouTube. I just refuse to use them out of my own sanity. Oh yeah, I was like, nope. No thanks. I will keep doing me. I'll just keep being true to me and, you know, have an amazing community. I don't think... Have we ever had to kick somebody out that's been, you know, a long-term member of the community, like somebody's just turned toxic? I don't think so. I think we've had... fucking... No idea how much gas I have because, once again, the position of the vehicle is fucked up when you sit down. The only way to fix it is to restart your game! Which I'm not going to do right now. I want to get over to Jake. I want to sell this moonshine. Yeah, that's not my job though, John. I'm not a teacher. I'm a consultant. I get paid. I don't sit there and dictate like a preacher in the front of a room. I'm gonna turn toxic. Can you kick me? Don't worry, Mike. I got the antidote. Clear! Yeah, all I'd have to do is just, hey, Mommy Bear. Mike was saying you ain't putting out no more, and he's getting pissed. Dude, I won't have to worry about seeing you for 2 weeks. What the hell are you doing talking about our sex lives? Just teasing, Mike. I wouldn't do that to you, man. I'm not that cruel. Oh man, I'm having such a good time here. I know I'm coming up on 3 hours and I'm dying. My body's telling me my right wrist is just swelling up like you wouldn't believe from using the mouse. My left arm's kind of cramping, but I'm still here because I'm having fun. Like I said, the game is frustratingly fun. I just, you know, I know from the business aspect of things that this guy is going to blow himself up. He's going to destroy his own reputation if, you know, he doesn't take some time to hire some people to get consultant fees and stuff.
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
I got some moonshine here, you jackass.
Let me know when you got some moonshine. Let me know when you got some moonshine.
There you go. Don't tell me I don't have any moonshine.
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
Oh, crap. I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry, guys.
Let me know when you got some moonshine. Let me know when you got some moonshine. Let me know when you got some moonshine.
This jar of Advil, not big enough. It doesn't say, John. It doesn't say. The basic necessities of a mechanic to fulfill the quest says moonshine. Not 1 crate, not 2 crates, not 3 crates or 4. It just says moonshine, period. And we got nothing. This is not an early access excuse. This is fucking around, bringing a game out way too damn early.
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
I got moonshine, asshole. I got moonshine. Yep. What do you think of this V8, pal? You had to give him 2 crates. Oh, but I was supposed to be able to make 4 crates from 1 batch. But that I had, so technically I should have 8 crates of moonshine right now. No, I have 1. But we'll go back. I got some food right here, so I can drink food and drink. We'll go back. We'll go back to the moonshine. We'll hook up the propane tank, and we'll see if it continues to cook. If it does, hopefully we can get another crate of moonshine to take to him. Because it only says moonshine. It doesn't give us a value for how much. There is a lot to be said about clarity. Now, that's not even just as a developer, like developing a game. I'm sorry. That's got a lot to do with common sense, communication skills. But yeah, thanks. Thank you, Buckeye. Like I said, I'm going to go try to do another one here. Ah, stop. But yeah. Did you press Q to present the moonshine with him? Yeah, no shit, eh? I don't think I did, no. I put it on his head, I put it on his lap, I put it beside him. Sorry, you guys were on a different screen altogether. My bad. But, yeah. No, and something else, too, about videos. I could easily put in 6,000 memes that have, or, you know, like, into, like, if I were to do videos, you know, make the videos 23 minutes or less. And, you know, throw up some shorts and shit like that. But like I said, it's just, it's not worth it to me. And it's definitely not worth to such an amazing community that we've built up so far to have the toxic environment that definitely brings in. I don't care about the money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, this is, you know, this is awesome hanging with you folks, having good conversations for a couple of days and stuff. I love it. Personally, I love it. No, it's kind of nice, you know, like, I mean, yeah, sure, you know, bragging rights to say, oh yeah, man, I had like 600 people in my chat the other day. I'm like, yeah, how many of those did you actually connect with? How many of those people, at the end of the day, you'd be like, yo, hey, I'm cooking burgers tomorrow night, come on over, you know, if they're within your area? None. You cannot build up a repertoire with those, with, you know, when you got that many people. Sure, it's nice. I mean, you're looking at your bank going, oh yeah, I make $2,000 a month off YouTube and I sit on my ass. But yeah, but what are you really gaining out of it? You know, like what's, you know, overall, you know, your checks and balances in life, you know, what's the payoff? All right, let's see if it fills it up. Uh-huh. I only put 1 bucket in there. And my second bucket disappeared. All the contents of that second bucket went bye-bye. So we'll wait. There we go, it's filling. Yay! There ain't no battery. Ah, for flip's sakes. Thank you. How'd that thing go flying? Or did I take it out not to drain it? Nah, I probably did that. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Q. Crouch. Maybe we have to wait for that to fill up. We'll see. Oh, I'd hate to see the quality of copper of that type of still coming off of Amazon, especially Wish. I don't even bother clicking on their videos, John. I quite enjoy Komodo gaming. Komodo, What's Up, all my amazing and awesome recommended rascals. I watch them. But yeah, I just can't stand the clickbaiters. Alright, we got a second one going. Yeah! Really? It takes that long to burn through a propane tank. Wow. A 40-pound tank in one day. And we wonder why climate change is a thing. Oh, you don't want to hook up? Oh, there we go. And it's saying this one's empty. Alright, well, we'll let you over here. Try this one. Crouch down. There we go. You know what? We're just going to turn this crap off for the moment. Let's go see if we can hand this in. Hey, look, our point of view changed again. Sweet. Let's go hand this in to Jake before he goes off mid. Yeah, watch me and learn what not to do. Alright. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize my little one hitter here is empty. Hold on. I gotta... This thing. Take a look at the end. Hold on, I can't see if you can see that. So, yeah. That is not what you think it is. It's called the one hitter. And it's about the only thing I can use right now in order to help prevent the cramping up that I'm getting right now in my right foot. It's starting to really go bad. How much did we lose? Sorry. Hey, Spider-Ed. How you doing today? Good to see you today. Good to see you. I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. Hope it's been filled with families and friends and fun. Well, why are you going that way, game? Why are you trying to take me that way? Well, I'm glad that you're here, Spider-Ed. It's just not a complete stream without all my awesomeness members that are here. So thank you once again. To all those who've stuck around for so long and helping support the channel. Y'all's amazing. Y'all's amazing. Putting up with my opinionated soapbox platform that I do here. My goodness. Alright, let me just grab my one hitter here like I was trying to do before I crashed the truck, because my right foot is turning into a complete fist at the moment, and it's really getting painful. Oh, I don't have the camera on right now, do you? Good, because I don't need you guys seeing me lip-syncing the words F-U-K over and over and over again. Come on, just get me to the road. Get me to the road. Alright, 1 second here, folks. Hold on. We're right back in this 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Oh, I have a wooden piece of dowel. It's about, I don't know, I'd say 3/4 of an inch round. I never measured it, but I'd say it's about 3/4 inch. And I got to step on that with my foot and roll it back and forth until I feel the bone snap, and then the muscles just kind of slowly start to relax. Oh, when it snaps, oh yeah, dirty words, dirty words. Probably didn't matter that I was down in the bedroom. I bet you guys probably heard me cursing. Wow. Hey, okay. Same time, I did my my one hitter. So hopefully things will back off in the next 10 minutes or so. Woo! Cramping is no fun. But I've only stood up twice now during the 3 hours of stream here today. Normally this is 2 videos worth here just in one, but I wanted to get this damn moonshine mission done, but the game had several other things for me. I love the bubbling sound. That is so quiet. I love it. It's relaxing, sorry, not quiet. It's relaxing. I wouldn't call it an ASMR or whatever the hell it is, but it's good.
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
Dude? I challenge you to a duel, jackass. 1, 2, click. One click.
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
Oh, no worries, John. Take a day off, man. Take a day off. Enjoy time with the fam. All right, I have it. Yeah, I got it.
Let me know when you got some moonshine. Let me know when you got some moonshine.
I got the moonshine, dipshit. What the hell else am I supposed to do?
Let me know when you got some moonshine.
And now the mission's gone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, between next stream and this stream, say goodbye to this save file. I am going to completely wipe the game off my computer. Completely, I'm going to do an absolute registry delete. I am going to completely uninstall. I will then reinstall. And it'll probably take me quite a while to get here. I am going to use the poker bug to buy everything, and we'll probably have about $15,000 to $30,000 extra, because I'm at the point now where the developer deserves to get spanked. Early access does not mean not doing a good job. It means you come out in early access, you have a presentable product that you want to bring to the communities that you can expand on, not fix before you can expand it. John, what's the poker bug? It's not a bug, dude. The guy just doesn't know how to take a Unity purchased asset and implement it into his game to work with the own coding that he's tweaked. Just raise. Go to the poker table, sit down, and just raise over and over and over and over and over again. And when you get a big ass fat stack, or it won't let you play the game anymore, look at the seat, exit, go back to the seat, keep on playing, and make some more thousands of dollars. Exploit the shit to the moon, folks. No, the only way that things are ever going to get better for gaming or anything along those lines, folks, is for us to start publicly shaming and the people that make these type of things. You know what I mean? Like, let it be known that we aren't going to put up with this shit anymore. That early access is not a place to dump crap early before game mechanics are set. You want to have a solid base that you can expand on before you come out to early access. That is the minimum limit to what we are owed as consumers. All right, there's my high horse soapbox type of thing. I didn't have a horse, so I had to get on my 450 horsepower pony here and speak to the world, to the people. But yeah, folks, that's what I'm going to do. This game, done, over with. Say sayonara to the save. Calculator, that type of thing. Yeah, so, this is... Maybe he wants 4 to 8. I don't know. It's not my job as a consumer to be going, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's the job of the developer to lead you through. He doesn't have to hold your hand, but he should at least give you some clues within the dialogue of the people that you're talking to in order to do the missions. Minimum. That is what the expectation is. It's like going to your child and saying, hey, I want you to clean the garage. And then you go out there and you look at the garage and you're like, no, I didn't want you to do the inside of the garage. I wanted you to pressure wash the outside. Don't you see all the, spider webs and everything over the house? Your kid's going to go, well, you didn't tell me to do that. Dad, I cleaned your garage for you. It's like, yeah, thanks. You did a great job on that, but I need you to do the front of the garage. But that's not what you said. Exact same principle here. Once again, common sense. Let's go head to head on common sense, people. Yeah, so... Say goodbye to this save, folks. I wish it could be better. I honestly do. I just don't know. Just some people just, jump into an industry a little bit too early without having, asked a whole bunch of questions first. It doesn't matter if you work for another company. If you don't have the skill set, then get the skill set before you try to start something. You know what I mean? You're going to learn real fast that you're going to get smacked if you don't. But yeah, I think that is where we're going to end things off here today, folks. I wouldn't say that I'm pissed. I am just absolutely disappointed that a game that I am enjoying so much is so fucked from the basic level. But yeah, folks, so thank you. Thank you one and all for being here. Thank you for putting up with my cold and a little bit more boisterous in my explanations for why, this game is shit at the moment. Don't worry, though. Pay the price that it's at right now, because this game can only go up higher in price if the developer is able to accomplish the basics. If he's able to accomplish the basics, this game will be a top hit. You will see this game as the top 100. I'm looking at it, and that's my prediction at this point. So, but as always, oops, I forgot the camera. As always, thank you very much to all of those amazing and awesome channel members. We have Ebuzz, Shane, Indigo, William, Karsten, Spiderette, Little Mac, Devin, NE64, Sam, Matthew, Bob, Lean, Ayo Mike, Bud, Humanist, and Silvertack. Enjoy the emotes, folks. Enjoy all the perks. Thank you for all the support. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do the YouTubes that I do. And I hope that everyone has themselves a wonderful morning or evening, afternoon or good night. Thank you for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind with me. And hopefully between my comments to the developers on the videos and in the Discords, your comments to the developer on the Discords, maybe we can see this game becoming to its max potential. So thank you, one and all. Sorry, Spiderette, that we weren't going a little bit longer. I wish I could give you some more content for your bang, but unfortunately, I can't. I got to get going. I've been going for way too long as it is. My body's starting to rebel against me. So thank you, one and all, and I'll see you in the next episode.